All right, guys, here's kind of a wild one, but works. This is called the Wolves of Odin, and let's check it out because this is something I didn't even know existed, but now that I know it, it's actually a pretty legit, nice watch and a crazy affordable price point. So let's get into what we have here. 43 millimeter case, 49 lug to lug. You can see some pretty classic design elements here as far as the shape and overall look of it. It's only 12 millimeter thick or thin, whatever you want to call it. That's because it's using the Miyota 9015. There is even a spec option that you can put a Rondo quartz movement in it for even less money. But if you're watching this channel, I'm guessing you're going to go with the automatic. I would. So 22 millimeter lug width here. Awesome FKM strap, interrupted by this unique feature. I've never handled a watch with the metal piece in between. I know some people are calling it like the Chevy bow tie. Well, it's not on an angle or anything like that. It's just a unique little link that's added in there that just adds a little more dimension to the overall design. I kind of dig it, and I'll show you on the wrist. It's pretty fun. So in its current configuration, weighs at 133 gram, 7 millimeter screw down crown, keeping a 200 meter water depth rating on there. There's not a whole lot of traction on the crown. It's a little slippery feeling, but it's because it's 7 millimeter, I'm able to pinch it enough to get traction. So, I mean, it would be nicer if there was a little more traction on there, but it works, but it's not conventional. But I don't know. Does a watch really need to be conventional? Then they're all the same, and it's just kind of boring. So believe it or not, this watch, even with its weight and its overall look, they said it's a titanium case. So I believe that the case is titanium and it has scratch-resistant coating on it, but then I think you might have a metal bezel with a ceramic bezel insert. You have sapphire crystal, and then you have a steel, when I say metal, steel case back here with a sapphire display case back here. There's another option. It's not really an option. I think it's included with it. You can get a enclosed case back with the wolf emblem there, and you can swap it out. They actually send the tool and extra screws and everything. So you can pop this one off, unscrew it, make sure the gasket's good and everything like that, put this one on, screw it down, and then you could have a concealed movement if you want that feature. So whatever your preference is. I don't know. I might swap it. It's kind of fun. I don't always need to see the movement. It's kind of cool to see it because they do have a custom rotor, and there's all kinds of writing on the rotor that I'm not familiar with. But, you know, maybe it'd be kind of fun just to have the chrome wolf emblem there. So we have a 60-click, get this, bi-directional bezel. Clicks on it are pretty good, pretty snappy. There's a little bit of play in it, but I don't know if that's just the nature of the beast when you go bi-directional. I haven't really handled too many watches with bi-directional dive bezels on them, but it works and it lines up and everything. You have old radium superluminova on there, and then you have the date at 6 o'clock. Let's zoom in and you can see the dial a little bit better. So you can see, well, you can see my fingerprint, but you can see a blacked out skeletonized handset there, the date at the 6 o'clock, and you can see really nice 12, 3, and 9 Arabics there, completely filled with old radium superluminova. And then you have their logo up top, and then Wolves of Odin on the bottom. Pretty clean dial otherwise. Let's pop this thing on wrist. You have a helium escape valve there as well. Not that you really need it on a 200 meter depth rated watch, but whatever. So 299 euro is what it comes up on the website. 299 euro. That's roughly converted to US dollars is about $317, $318 right in there. That's, to me, that's a pretty dang good price. The packaging is pretty nominal, so it's basically this thing, but I find it extremely useful, especially with all the traveling I've been doing. I need more of these pods. So when it's included with the purchase, this is actually useful. I will use things like this, whereas, yeah, a really cool wood box or aluminum metal box or something like that is nice, but I'm never going to use it. It's just going to sit on the shelf. I would almost rather have pods or watch rolls or something like that. Let me know if you guys agree or not. But here it is on wrist, 7¼ inch wrist, FKM rubber, extremely comfortable. Is definitely my preference when it comes to rubber straps, is FKM or vulcanized rubber. And then that's just kind of fun. This material here doesn't match this. This is kind of like a gunmetal because of the coating on the titanium. And I don't know why they didn't coat this to be that same gunmetal. This is more of a standard stainless steel. So that's an interesting thing there. And same thing with the clasp. But it's still kind of, it still works because there's so much other black elements in it. It's got a nice heft to it. I can't imagine what it would have weighed if they would have used the stainless steel case. But pretty cool watch. If you're looking for something that is legit nice, has good specs at only like $300, and they do worldwide shipping, I don't know. It works pretty good. Let's kill the lights. Check out this loom. Nice heavy application of old radium super luminova. Plenty visible, very uniform in its application. I don't see any hot spots or cold spots. It is a well done, clean application. So awesome watch. Let me know what you guys think. I've already seen with the unboxing, I've already seen people poke fun at the name Wolves of Odin. Yeah, it's not a typical name for a watch brand, but when they're cranking out spec heavy watches for around $300, I don't know. I'm still game. It's, you know, better than maybe someone's name. I don't know. We got to pick, right, guys? Do you want just weird generic names, or do you want people's names, or do you just want really nice watches? So I think we have a really nice watch here. I'll see you on the next video.